So in Love it developed into a beautiful song. I was just trying to write an adoration song about the love of the Father. I think really important experience in all of our Regnum Christi work is to help people experience the love of the Father. And Jesus is that. He is the visible personification of God's love, God's heart, right? 1 John, it says that no one has seen the Father, but the Son who has been in his heart has come to reveal him.
It's first a lived experience of being drawn into the heart of the Father to then be sent and then want to bring humanity back into that same place. And I think my experience of that song is very much finding myself there.
So in love with you. I'm so in love with you.
So in Love is a story about the Father, and he's creating us. He's sending his Son who dies on the cross for us, and this idea of what else can God do to show us that he loves us? What more does he need to do besides coming to earth, redeeming us, giving us baptism, leaving us, being with us in the Eucharist, giving us our family, the beauty of nature, so many beautiful gifts that God's pouring on us. What else do we want him to do to show that he loves us? And it's sort of like a love song. Father's like, I love you. I'm so in love with you. I'm doing everything I can. And he's like calling out for us to respond.
So in love, so in love, so in love. You repeat that so many times in the song. But then you stop and you think and you reflect, and even how the song was produced, it's almost like this slow wave crashing to the shore of your soul, and God just telling you, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. It's non-stop God telling you that, right? And it calls for our response, right? Towards the end, when everyone else responds so in love, it's our response. This is the soul's response to God's love.
I think that it captures that kind of conversation between God and a soul.
And so then the song at the end is like this group vocals. It's like singing back to God. It's like the Father sings the song to us through Christ, and we're moved and we sing it back. And that's the moment that it clicks. I make an experience of Christ, and it clicks that I'm loved, and that my life changes. It's different. And I begin to see all things in the lens of love. Even the difficult things, even the crosses that befall me, if I'm able to see them from this attitude of my Father who loves me and is allowing these things to happen, even those crosses and difficulties become blessings that make our hearts grow and that make us even more in love with God and desire him even more.
Make you burn with love once again. May your heart be made new.
For me, as this, representing God's love for the world, it's a reminder of how we are messengers of God's love. And that our every action has to kind of sing that song to souls.
And trying to live that, trying to respond to that. And it's beautiful that the words are what they are and that they're as simple and repetitive as they are, because they're always new. Even if the words are the same, it's always new.
So in love, the Father loves us and we respond. That was kind of the idea, and then I was praying to the Holy Spirit, and then it just amazing how coming here with the the harmonies and the strings and the arrangement that others way more talented than I made this song something so beautiful. And it's really the Holy Spirit who crafted that, and it's a beautiful song that I hope many people can discover the Father's love through.